The great Buddha once said, "Thousands of candles can be lighted from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Happiness never decreases by being shared." These words, spoken over 2.5 millennia ago, hold within them the timeless wisdom of Buddhism. Today we embark on a journey into the art of silence, guided by the profound teachings of this ancient philosophy. As we delve into these teachings, we will explore how silence can bring clarity, peace, and harmony to our lives. Join us as we uncover the invaluable lessons from Buddhism, and let's explore together the transformative power of silence. Lesson 1. Silence in conflict resolution. One of the most remarkable lessons that Buddhism imparts is the profound power of silence in conflict resolution. In our lives, we often find ourselves entangled in heated arguments or disagreements where emotions run high and words can escalate the situation. It's in these very moments that Buddhism teaches us to harness the strength of silence. Instead of impulsively reacting, silence allows us to take a deliberate pause, giving us the precious opportunity to reflect upon the situation. In the stillness of silence, we can listen not only to the words being spoken, but also to the underlying emotions and intentions. This deep listening enables us to truly understand the perspective of the other person, fostering empathy and compassion. It's important to note that silence in conflict resolution doesn't imply weakness. On the contrary, it demonstrates a remarkable inner strength, the ability to stay composed and choose a response that brings about peace rather than further discord. As the Buddha profoundly stated, "Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace." This wisdom encourages us to prioritize the resolution of conflicts and the preservation of harmony over empty and potentially hurtful verbal exchanges. So the next time you find yourself amidst a heated dispute, consider the invaluable lesson from Buddhism on the power of silence in conflict resolution. Embrace that moment of stillness, for it has the potential to transform the trajectory of the conversation and ultimately lead to greater understanding and peace. Lesson 2. Silence in self-reflection. In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, silence often takes a backseat. The constant barrage of external stimuli, notifications and distractions can make it challenging to find moments of tranquility. However, Buddhism gently reminds us of the profound significance of silence in the realm of self-reflection. By deliberately carving out moments of silence, we create a sacred space for introspection and self-discovery. In this cocoon of quietude, the mind can unfurl its wings and soar freely, unburdened by the noise and chaos of the world. It's a chance to turn our attention inward, to listen to the whispers of our innermost thoughts and emotions. Embracing the silence within is akin to embarking on a voyage of self-exploration. It's an opportunity to peel back the layers of our consciousness, uncovering insights that often remain hidden in the hustle and bustle of our daily routines. It's in these moments of stillness that we can confront our fears, acknowledge our desires, and chart a course toward personal growth and fulfillment. The Buddha, in his timeless wisdom, once said, "Look within, be still like a mountain, and you will meet the path that leads home." This poignant advice encourages us to become like a serene mountain, unwavering and steadfast in our pursuit of self-understanding. In the stillness of our inner landscape, we discover a path that guides us back to our true selves, a path that leads to the essence of who we are and what we aspire to become. So, as you navigate the fast-paced currents of life, remember to pause and embrace the gift of silence. It is in these moments of quiet reflection that you can unlock the doors to personal growth, self-discovery, and the profound fulfillment that comes from understanding your own heart and mind. Lesson 3. Silence in listening. In our fast-paced world, It's becoming increasingly rare for people to engage in deep, meaningful listening. We're often so preoccupied with our own thoughts and distractions that we forget the transformative power of truly listening. Buddhism, with its deep understanding of human nature, reminds us of the profound importance of active listening without judgment or interruption. Imagine a world where conversations aren't just exchanges of words, but opportunities for genuine connection and understanding. This is precisely what Buddhism encourages when it speaks of silence in listening. When we embrace moments of silence in our interactions, we create an environment where others feel heard and respected. It's a gift we give not only to others, but also to ourselves, as it fosters empathy and compassion. The Buddha's wisdom on this matter is timeless. The wise listen with their hearts and receive wisdom from all beings. This means that true wisdom emerges not just from speaking, but from the deep, heartfelt listening that transcends mere words. When we listen with our hearts, we connect on a profound level, and in doing so, we gain insights and perspectives that enrich our lives and relationships. So let's take a moment to reflect on our listening habits. Are we truly present when others speak, or are we already formulating our responses in our minds? Are we quick to judge, interrupt, or dismiss what others are saying? By embracing the art of silence in listening, we can create a more compassionate and harmonious world, one conversation at a time. Lesson 4. Silence in decision-making. When faced with tough decisions, silence can be our greatest ally. In the cacophony of daily life, our minds are often cluttered with external influences, opinions, and distractions. However, by deliberately creating a space for silence, we grant ourselves the opportunity to disconnect from the external noise and tap into our inner wisdom and intuition. Imagine it as a quiet sanctuary within your mind, where the chaotic thoughts settle like dust and clarity begins to emerge like a pristine pool of water. In this silence, we gain a deeper understanding of our true desires, values, and priorities. We can evaluate our options without the interference of external pressures or societal expectations. The Buddha's teaching, "In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true," reminds us that many of the divisions and conflicts we encounter are constructs of our own making. In the silence of introspection, we can see beyond these self-imposed boundaries and make decisions that align with our authentic selves. Silence in decision-making is a pathway to authenticity and alignment with our inner compass. It allows us to make choices that are not driven by external influences, but rooted in our genuine aspirations and values. So the next time you face a challenging decision, consider the power of silence as your trusted guide towards clarity and wise choices. Lesson 5. Silence in solitude. In a world full of constant noise and endless distractions, the hustle of daily life can often overwhelm us. Taking time to embrace moments of silence and solitude is not just a luxury, it's essential for our mental well-being. Buddhism, with its deep wisdom, encourages us to value these quiet moments as a chance to care for ourselves and recharge. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to get lost in the noise and distractions around us. We often hold on tightly to possessions, relationships, or goals, thinking they bring us happiness. But as the Buddha wisely said, "You only lose what you cling to." This lesson teaches us to let go of these attachments, not to reject life, but to discover true peace and happiness within ourselves. When we embrace solitude and silence, we create a space where the noise of the outside world slowly fades. In these quiet moments, we can reconnect with our inner selves, reflect on our values, and uncover our deepest desires. Solitude frees us from constant outside influences, giving us the chance to explore our thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. These moments of reflection and stillness are a powerful way to care for ourselves. They refresh our minds, ease our stress, and offer a break from life's daily pressures. It's like pressing a mental reset button, helping us face challenges with clearer thinking and greater strength. Buddhism teaches us to see solitude not as loneliness, but as a precious gift to ourselves. It's a time to recharge, gain clarity, and take care of our mental and emotional health. By letting go of attachments and embracing silence in solitude, we can find a deep inner peace and lasting contentment that stays with us even after the quiet moments are gone. Practicing silence can be life-changing, leading us to greater self-awareness, compassion, and fulfillment. As we reach the end of our journey through Buddhism's profound lessons on silence, we hope you feel inspired to embrace its power in your life. The timeless wisdom of Buddhism holds the key to inner transformation and peace. Today's lessons are no exception. In a world filled with noise and endless chatter, silence becomes a remedy. We've explored how it helps in resolving conflicts, discovering ourselves, truly listening to others, making clear decisions, and finding a sanctuary for mental well-being. Buddhism teaches that silence isn't about silencing our voices or avoiding communication. Instead, it's about carving out moments of stillness where we can connect deeply with ourselves and others. It's about tapping into the power of presence, empathy, and self-awareness to enrich our lives and relationships. We encourage you to take these lessons to heart and weave them into your daily life. Whether it's taking a moment to pause before reacting in a heated discussion, dedicating time for self-reflection, practicing active listening, finding clarity in decision-making through silence, or savoring moments of solitude for your mental health, each of these practices can bring profound positive change. In a world that often rewards the loudest voices and quickest responses, remember that there is great strength in silence. This strength can foster understanding, healing, and personal growth, leading to a more harmonious and peaceful life. As you move forward, keep the teachings of Buddhism in mind and embrace the lessons of silence we've explored today. Let the transformative power of silence guide you toward a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey of wisdom. We look forward to continuing this path with you as we work toward a more mindful and harmonious world.